All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and follow up on the aftermath with Ryan Garcia and his racial tirade that he went on, and the decision that had actually been rendered by the New York State Athletic Commission before Ryan did it, which should and could keep Ryan Garcia out of boxing for a very long time. Let's talk about this paperwork that people thought was so irrelevant now comes to the forefront, and Ryan may not come back for a long time. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we got some good news. And that is that Ryan Garcia has probably secured himself a very long time off from boxing. And that is a result of the decision that he accepted with the New York State Athletic Commission. And this is before he did all the things and said all the things that he said specifically about black people, but things that ain't too far off from the things he's been saying nonstop in a torrent of things on Twitter. But before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means a lot. So when I told people what the New York State Athletic Commission's decision was relative to Ryan Garcia and the accusations around his positive tests after the Devin Haney fight, I told people that he did not get suspended for PEDs. He was suspended for failure to notify the commission of all of the medicines or supplements that he was on. And I also made a couple corrections that he did not get suspended, or he did not get fined $1 million. He could have very well got fined every penny connected with that fight. And the decision didn't actually say $1 million. But that was me being detailed because people say they like to have facts, right? Now, one of the facts that I also said that people repeated that was not true was that Ryan had to participate in random blood and urine testing throughout the year. That is not what that decision said. But that decision said that Ryan must submit a medical evaluation that satisfies the commission that he is healthy, including mental health is included in that. If they didn't say it explicitly, it's in the language. It's the language is broad enough to encapsulate mental issues. And then they said you need to submit one urinalysis. Now, again, people said that the details don't matter. And no, Ryan Garcia was really suspended for PEDs. This is where reading the details comes into play. Because Ryan Garcia effectively now is going to be suspended until he proves that he is mentally stable. Because of what he has said on Instagram, what he has said on Twitter, what he said about George Floyd, what he said about black people, that New York State Athletic Commission can require him to submit to psychiatric evaluations. And if they believe that he is doing anything out of sorts, he is tweeting endlessly, he is doing any of this, they consider that manic, if they consider that delusional, if he is still under the influence of any type of intoxicants, they can keep him out of boxing indefinitely. Because their phrase, the way that they phrase it, is said that this suspension is at least no less than 10 months and could continue until such time as Ryan satisfies the requirements. So if Ryan never gets sane, if Ryan keeps acting a buffoon, the New York State Athletic Commission can keep him suspended. So you have not only the WBC, who's expelled him from all boxing activities. I don't know what that means. Does that mean he can't go to the convention? He can't be ranked. He can't be, they're not going to touch him until when? Until, like Mauricio Suleiman said, until he seeks some help. He needs to seek help. So Ryan Garcia is going to be forced to act right by boxing, or he's not going to be able to come back. But that particular punishment is the one, along with the WBCs, that's going to be a problem for him, because if New York State Athletic Commission suspends you and keeps you suspended, California ain't going to let you fight. Texas is not going to let you fight. Florida's not going to let you fight. None of these guys are going to let you fight. Now, I would suggest that the first thing that Ryan Garcia does in this mental healing is get away from people around Golden Boy, because Golden Boy has a history of things like this popping off, a history of it. They have Mike Montero that worked with Ring, and Ring is owned by Oscar De La Hoya. You've got Steve Kim, who said some really wild ass things, not too far off what Ryan Garcia said, that is also with Ring, which is owned by Golden Boy Promotions. You had another media guy that was contracted to Golden Boy that says something very, very similar. 3 strikes and you're out. Now you got Ryan Garcia, and now Ryan Garcia is running around saying all that stuff, and he wasn't the only person in the car. Anyway, thank you, Ryan, for telling people how you really felt, because it's nice as long as people don't buy this mental health thing. Now, I don't doubt that the man has a problem with mental health. I don't doubt that at all. But at the same time, it is perfectly possible for somebody that really does not like black people to later suffer some mental health issues, and that everybody know how they feel. Just like you may have a mother or a grandmother or an aunt that has dementia, and then all of a sudden they're telling you that you're fat and your nose is big, when before they wouldn't have told you that. They do think you're fat, and they do think your nose is big, and they thought that before. They just had all of their filters up to prevent them from saying something to you, and they were able to take your feelings into consideration. That's what Ryan Garcia thinks. I truly believe that's what Oscar De La Hoya thinks. That's my belief. Based off the people that hang around him, I believe that there's a lot of people that say those things and think those things. And, it's just unfortunate. But Ryan is going to pay the piper for that, because he just went too far. And he let everybody know it in no uncertain terms. And they are probably going to, they're probably going to cancel the dude. And very, very, very rightfully so. But he'll be back eventually. And then the question is going to be, is Devin Haney going to get this get back for people and run it back with the dude, or does somebody else need to whoop this dude in the ring? Gervonta already did it. Let's see who's signing up to do it next, because all this drama at the end of the day is going to sell. And I've still yet really seen any athlete completely go away for saying something like that. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. But hey, man, let him say something about Palestine. No, your ass be disappeared. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.